All right, good to have you back. I thought it might be a nice idea to take a look at a Christmas song today and tear it apart a little bit, find out what it's all about, as well as build a bit of a chord melody. So first of all, let's just take a look at the bones of the tune, where we've got a single flat. That means we're in the key of F, and if I look through the lead sheet here, I don't notice any accidentals other than this one. I'm not sure why they put that E accidental there, E natural, because it is an E natural, and there's really no reason to repeat that. But there you go. It's completely diatonic, in other words. So diatonic means according to the scale. So if we're in the key of F, according to the scale, would be the key of F. And of course, I would suggest that before you jump into something like this, you know your F major scales in each of their positions. And you'll always be playing a B flat in each of these scales. Okay, that's the idea. Now, one thing that I thought makes this sort of a nice candidate for doing a chord melody. Chord melody means keeping the melody up on top, right? So you've got the chords below and you've got the melody up on top. Sometimes when you get low, like where I've got the pointer, you're not going to have much to do underneath it. Right? There's not a lot of chord there because you're so low in the register. As you work your way up, it starts to fill out. So I'm not going to expect you to bring this up an octave, which we very often do, meaning that, you know, taking it up here. Right, because it starts to get into the outer space region pretty quickly. So I thought it would be nice to keep this one in a lower region, and so let's just jump in a little bit. I'm going to play this slowly. I know you know the melody already. I'll put together chords and talk about them a little bit, and I'm playing it slowly because I want my fretboard to track, so you can see the chords that I'm using. And then I'm keeping the B flat here. I could add the third of the G minor, and then I repeat the F. I'm playing a D minor 7 there, and then B flat, and I'm moving to a C7. And all I have to do to move from that B flat with the C on top is move that one finger, right? And then I'm back to the F chord. Now up the fretboard. There's my D minor. I'm just playing a D minor with a bar, and G minor, just a bar. There's my C7 with the melody on top, and then so all that's happening here in this section here, A minor, D minor, G minor, C7, if I just played the chords, is a little turnaround, right? So we have one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures really finishing on the beginning of the 7th, and then we have a 2 a two-measure turnaround back to the top. And that's important for you to know, because if you want to dress things up and make them more interesting, that's a great place to do it, because you're not obligated to playing the melody at that point. Okay, and then we're back to the same idea, as you can see, the same idea that we had at the beginning. And then C, that D minor, and then resolving to the C, and let's take that D minor 7 again, and then the G minor A7, and then A7 with a G on top. I'm just playing a 7 with a flat 9, and then a little turnaround. Okay, I think you get the idea. And then we move to the 4 chord, to B flat, and here's the major 7 I want. That gives puts my melody at the top. There I am right there. And now I'm moving to the minor. And let's do it here. We could do F major 7 like this. That's pretty. And then let's go down here. C sharp diminished with the F on top. G7 sus. There's the sus. There's the C7 again. You could just do here I am here. You can just play an ordinary and add that 7 leading to the F. And then C. Just going G minor to C7. Let's hear again. Or here's a nice D minor 9 without the root. Here's with the root to the F, to the B flat. F. And then there's a million things we can do here. It's at the end of the tune. I'll do this: B flat 9, D flat major 7, C sus, and yeah, I mean, there's lots and lots of things to do there. The F that we have here is in common with each of the chords that I played. So the F is sort of this delayed resolution, and it happens all the time, and it's really it's a really nice effect. I'll show you what I mean. F on top, F on top. You could keep it there, or you could do. That's a little, that's okay. I like this. And now you can just. There's tons you can do at the end. I mean, obviously, right? You're just wide open. So I'm going to play it through one more time and talk you through the chords, I think. But the important thing to recognize here is where we have these turnarounds. We have one turnaround here, which gives you a lot of license to do some nice stuff. We have another bit of a turnaround here. Wherever you see space, there are things that you can do. Here's something going on here, right? As I said at the top, it's pretty diatonic. I'll just spot my way through it a little bit just to remind you. I'm just using a basic F chord there. Here I'm thinking this kind of B flat chord, except I have to have that C. There's my D minor 7, very similar to an F. And when I get to that B flat and it says to the C, it's just a single finger movement, right? A minor. Okay, and then it repeats, right? And here in the middle section, we have this B flat major 7, and then we move to the minor, and I just did these for this. That's a pretty chord. It's basically, right, just working its way down. And these open position chords work great, but you're going to need some that aren't in open position. There's that big. Same idea. Just to the C7 and. Okay, I hope you get the idea. So the prep for this, is to just work your way around the fretboard a little bit. I mean, the chords will be diatonic as well, right? So the chords in the key of F are going to be built on the root notes of the scale, right? So the scale is F G A B flat C D E F, and so you'll have a chord. F is your 1 chord, right? B flat is your 4, G minor is your 2, F G, right? D minor is your 6, F G A B C D, right? And 4, 5 is your C chord, and so on. That's all you're using here. The chords are diatonic as well as the notes being. Sorry. As well as the notes all are all diatonic, and so what you need to do is, before you start something like this and you want to jump into this, I'm going to learn this Christmas song. I would suggest, first of all, just working your way up and down the fretboard, and casing all your F major scale notes, and then we'll just work through some chords a little bit. All of your maybe F major chords. Great thing to do. Here, I'll do that a little bit right now. Here, F major, for instance. It's just a 9. F. Yeah. Here's another one. Here's another one. 6. You get the idea. Work through the key, feel the key, listen to the key, and connect the chords without a melody, without anything, as preparation for diving in and learning the chord melody. Remember, chord melody, it simply means keeping the melody on top of the chords. When you get down low, you're not going to have a lot of notes to put below. But I think this works quite nicely in this key. And I think you should have fun with it. So I hope you can reference the fretboard, start and stop. You might learn a few chords, and this is a great place to start for chord melody, because you have the melody already planted in your head, right? And that's what we want to do. We want to extract that out of your head and manifest it on the guitar fretboard. And underneath that melody, I want you to be aware of the chords that are happening. And before you know it, you'll be making a pretty solo arrangement. Okay, I think that's about it for today. So yeah, have yourself a Merry Christmas, and thanks very much for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.